What's good? What's good, people? What's good? Sean family, Keon. What's good? He said we need Braun back at shows. Let's get the like ups. What's good? Laker World Order, what up? And basically, this video today gonna be about I told you so. That's all. This video will be pretty much me saying I told you so. And I don't understand why people get too hype on stuff that's when you look at stuff, it's your responsibility to look at everything. I think it's your responsibility to look at everything, not just somebody scored 40 points. You have to look at the game and something that's tell a whole story. You definitely gotta look at the whole story. Let's get the likes up, y'all. It's just OKC and everybody else in the West. I don't think that Denver could fuck with OKC. He said, no way in hell people watch the game and say OKC is, the Lakers is contenders. He said, Austin Reeves look regular. This the point I'm trying to make. Like, I had somebody sat there and say, and I rocks with them. I ain't gonna sit there and say the person's name, but I had somebody sit there and say Austin Reeves worth $48 million. Like, you gotta be responsible here. Said he worth 48 million. I'm like, yo, bro, it's crazy. And I rocks with him. You know what I'm saying? But like to even say that and what merit? Because you saw a little something like you have to when you watch basketball, you have to look at everything. That's like right now, I'm a boxer and I'm fighting 15 stiffs and I'm looking good. And I'm fighting and the guys I'm fighting, none of them have no punching power. So one, they not that good in boxing. Two, they don't have no power in they punch. So you don't know how I'm going to react when I get hit. So to sit there and say, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that," I could look good and doing all that, but if I ain't get no real tests, like we saw what he did in the playoffs, like you can't just dismiss that. You can't dismiss that. He said Austin shows why he only should get paid $28 million max, and this is why I said the Lakers can really throw the dice. And I'm not saying it's overreacting on one game, but if you look at the games he played, even the 50-point game, it was a lot of them fouls. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't complaining because I'm a Laker fan, but 20-something times he went to the line, and then even the next game he went 20-something times when he had the 40. The game after that, I think those was overrated performances where people start judging, talk about he's a real number two. Like, I'm like, they crazy. They say he's a number two on a winning team. Like, I'm like, they crazy. And I agree with him. He said 28 million max, and I agree. People got overhyped when they start seeing that, and then, oh, he averaging 30. He averaging 30 like this early in the season. 30 points is once you score like 50 and 40, it's going to jump your average. Everybody averages is balloon right now. When you playing, you still like 10, 11 games in. When you start getting all them games in, just like right now, he's under 30. He had 13 points, and now he's not scoring, averaging 30. Ever since Luka came back, he wasn't dominant. Like, and then the thing people have to look at is he dominant? Like, no, he's a good player. Austin Reeves is a good player. But if you think you're going to be a second best player and you're going to try and ride on that, that's why I said it's good that it happened early in the season. He said, my boy Free, he said, they don't look at details, Rain. Reed's been shooting poorly the last 3 or 4 games. They just been winning. I know, bro. He said AR need to be traded for Zach LaVine. Nah, hell no. I don't like no Zach LaVine. Yeah, I'm from New York. But see, I agree with bro. Bro is right. He been shooting, Lakers just been winning. He been shooting poorly. And he still, that's why I said in today's NBA, see, like he said, he been shooting poorly, but he still had 24 points. So if you just go look and be like, oh shit, he had 20. And that's a Gilbert Arenas type of thing. That's a Gilbert Arenas type of thing where Gilbert Arenas, here you go, shit, he having 20 points. Like, there's be no context behind that. Gilbert Arenas is good for that. He just look at the bottom line what somebody scored and don't look at how they scored. Like sometimes, because like what Reeves do a lot, I notice what he do. He do a lot of like stat pattern too. Like I see, like he just start, like especially if he playing at that second unit, he just start trying to bunch up a gang of points. Let's say if the Lakers is up by like 15, he just start getting like he just start shooting. Just to like to try to he's a Tyler Hero better. Yeah, Tyler Hero better than AR. You have to look at Tyler Hero was one of the top players on his team. He said I like ISO speed dad. I never seen his dad. See, this now I hear what you're saying, that this is something I would do, right? I think he's better than Quentin Grimes, but you know what though? If the Lakers could get somebody like Bona, Quentin Grimes, and get like 2 first-round picks. That first-round picks they got for they ain't gonna give that up. That first-round pick they got from the Clippers in 2028, that's unprotected. That 2028 first-round pick from the Clippers is unprotected. You get like a Bona and Grimes. So now you clearing caps. You got some depth pieces, guys that you know what I mean, and it's clear because you don't have to pay nobody that much money. I agree. Ozzy said the unathletic backcourt. You're not winning. Like, thank you. See, this is why I like this channel. Guys here is like pretty much no more basketball than these a lot of these guys, right, on these other channels and different things like that. You not winning. You look at that, right? Your speed positions 1, 2, 3. You have 2 out of 3 that's bad defensively and unathletic like that at those key positions. You could have a lumbering slow center like Jokic or a guy like Steven Adams. The center and power forward spot, if they unathletic, you can deal with that. But those first, that 1, 2, and 3, you can't have 2 out the 3 and then guys who can't play any defense. That's not athletic. That's that right there. They 2 out the 3. He said Reeves and Rui for Trey Murphy and Herb Jones. You can't have that. 2 out the 3, that's not good. And then, okay, even you put Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart not athletic. He's just strong physically defensive, but he's not athletic. He's never been athletic. He's real strong. He got long arms and he could play good defense. But he's not athletic. He's not a guy that, you know what I mean, he's just not athletic. You can't have that. In that backcourt, you gotta have some speed and athleticism. You'll be better off 2 out the 3, have 2 athletic guys and 1 guy that's just why I said you keep Luka and you get 2 athletic guys at that 1 and 2. Even though Luka playing a 1, but he played 3. He guards the small forward. He don't guard the guard. So he more of a 3. But that's why I said you need 2 guys who play in the 1 and 2, who defending the 1 and 2. Who's defending the 1 and 2? You need those guys. He said Reeves paid $35 million. We want to see Western Conference Finals. He said LaRavia is supposed to be athletic. I don't know where people get is LaRavia athletic. I'm weird. Like, I've been like, what's athletic about LaRavia? Lakers don't have no athletic guys. And Bronny don't count. Bronny this. Yeah, Bronny literally looked like a guy clearly, he don't even look right out there. He just looks, when he did come in the game, his whole like body language, it's nothing about it look like he belongs there. Nothing. And I'm not saying it's being mean. It's just what he just don't look the part. He don't even look the part. Nah, I don't want no Anthony Black. Nah. He said Luka and Kyrie made the finals and not super athletic. You can't compare Kyrie to Austin Reeves. You can't do it. You can't compare Kyrie to Austin Reeves. But then you saying that, but then they had Derek. See, you're not telling the whole story. You're not telling the whole story. You saying now, which looks better? Luka, Kyrie, and Derek Jones, a super athletic guy, then Reeves. Kyrie played way better defense than Reeves. And he's much quicker. Much more quicker. He's not a defensive stalwart, but they had guys blocking shots. And then you had Derrick Jones. He's super athletic. I ain't say backcourt. I said the 2 out of 3 positions. I said 1, 2, and 3. I never said backcourt. I said the 1, 2, and 3. And Kyrie, Luka always guarded the 3. Derrick Jones Jr. was guarding the 2 guards. So your argument wrong, bro. Your argument wrong because Derrick Jones Jr. was guarding the 2 guard. Seven Days Sports Party says, "Suit up, Rain." He said, Luka in the backcourt can't handle the pressure at all and can't get separation from a true wing. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Luka gonna be all right, but Reeves put that much. When you play a team like that, when they really playing, people like, oh, the Lakers beat them last year. OKC already had the thing won. OKC smoked the Lakers. They beat the Lakers every time. Lakers fit right into what they're doing. He said, Luka hold the ball away. He do hold the ball away too long. He do. He do. Andrew Bennett said the Lakers been beating up on bum teams in the media. That's what I said. You cannot go by the media. I see the media is like, oh, this team there, oh, they're a real good team. No. Like, look who they playing. Like, yes, you play in front of you, but you look at the game, and a lot of these guys don't have high IQ. A lot of these players on these teams don't have high IQ. But if you look at it, you be like, you can imagine an intense situation, and that's just why Reeves don't play good in the playoffs that much, because he gets fucked. He's not really beating nobody off the dribble like that. He's not. He's not. And guys they fighting over the screens harder in the playoffs than they do in the regular season. That's just what it is. Adopt the person was good. He said, imagine starting 5 of Luka, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, Bron, and Ayton. That's definitely a better, more athletic, better starting 5. He said this game should be a sign of Trey Reeves. This is what I was trying to tell people, right? Austin Reeves, can he play? Yes, but right now with the Lakers, you're trying to win, and the money. Now, if he stays around 20-something million, which we know is not happening, I don't have an issue with it. But once you start paying 35, because now they saying he like locked in bare minimum 35. They saying 35 to like 45. Like, it's crazy. 35 to 45, and people believe he's gonna get about 40. Cause now they slotting him in as a number 2 person. They saying he's a bona fide second option. I'm like, how? All they gonna do jam the Lakers up. The Lakers gonna be done for years because you ain't gonna be able to get rid of that contract. See, right now it's not a big thing because the money he's making, and like bro said, y'all just looking at the Lakers been winning, and he still had like 24 points, whatever he had. Y'all looking at the numbers, but he struggled. He hasn't been playing good the last 3 or 4 games. I agree with bro. It is that when you win, it's just under the rug, but he hasn't been playing good. Teams now, I see now some of them probably like, you know what? This guy getting too much hype. That's what I said. That's why I said too much hype on the guy, because he didn't really have to do much and he gets celebrated. So Nico is right. Nico is never right. You just don't never make that trade. He can say what he want about him being out of shape, whatever. you still don't make that trade. You still could have got way more for him. So that's what people gonna start. Oh, because Luka struggled last night. Luka's still a beast at the end of the day. He's a beast. He go hard. We saw him mad when Paul George and Kawhi was that, when they was looked upon as probably the best defenders. He ate them for lunch. And not only he ate everybody for lunch, he performs in playoffs. Luka, it don't make no sense really saying nothing about Luka, especially if there's no defender, Nico Harris. There's no defender him. You don't make that type of trade. I'm not saying you don't trade to Lakers. That a trade like that, it's supposed to have been like this. It's definitely, you go, the hierarchy on the Lakers is Anthony Davis, Bron, and Reeves. And Rui's number 4. That's the top 4 players. You trade a guy like Luka, you don't want Bron because he's 40-something years old, right? So the next 2 players off their thing that you can use, because right now Dallas can use Austin Reeves like crazy. Dallas can use that. You get Austin Reeves, Anthony Davis. It starts there. Now let's say you don't want Rui because you feel you got log jams a bunch of people at that position, right? And then you go, okay, who else you may want in there, right, on the Laker team. And then after that, you definitely get a few first-round picks. You get a few first-round picks, and you get some pick swaps. He dreaming. He said Kyrie, Bron, Luka, AR, and Ayton. How you getting Kyrie Irving? How you even getting Kyrie Irving? And I don't know why people put Bron in this equation. You're not winning a championship like that. Bron need to go. Bron need to go. He said Reeves max can go up to 241. And see, that good thing about this, he did it early in the year. He did it early in the year. And he did it, look, with Sacramento. Like, really? And he shot 22 free. See, that should be, knowing that whistle not going to be like that. That whistle not going to be there like that. That should be a big, major part of it. Like, hold up. Don't stop looking at a 50-point game like that. Look at it like, okay, cool, he did that, but don't classify that thing. He said we haven't seen Bron yet, no judging. Bron is a cancer, yo. Bron is a cancer. Bron don't deserve to be on a team. That's just what it is. He's a cancer. That just is no getting around that. He didn't have to play yet. Like, he played 20-something years. You act like we don't know how his game is. Like, he's not going to be any better. He's not. He's not going to be better than he was last year. Either he's going to be the same or worse. He's not going to be better than he was last year. And I don't count, he have a good first week because he well rested. His adrenaline running. He's hyped. I believe the first couple games he's going to be good. And he's going to run out of gas. And the rest of the season he's going to be mid. He's not going to be good the whole way through. He's an OJ, Mitchell Robinson, and Hammett for Bron. He said that's why the Lakers need LeBron. Why the Lakers need LeBron James? I don't get why the Lakers need LeBron James. Not saying that, of course, he's a good player and you can always use another good player on your team. But I'm just saying overall. He said Kareem overly hate on LeBron James. If he averaged 25, 7 7 is pretty good. I don't think you heard what I said. I don't think you heard what I said. I said, bro said, y'all judging hasn't seen LeBron play yet. I said, LeBron been playing the league 20-something years. We pretty much know what we getting from LeBron. I said, LeBron is not going to be no better than he was last year. I said either he going to be the same or worse. I never said he was bad last year. Never said he's bad. I said he's not going to be better than he was last year. I say he's going to be the same or worse. He's not going to be better than he was last year. And I also said I believe the first few games of early part when he come back, he's going to be fresh. He's going to have some good games. Then by the time it all smoke clear, he's going to go. It's going to be what it is. See, when y'all say hating and stuff like that, y'all should really analyze the big picture. See, I just don't just be talking. I do give y'all content behind it. LeBron, as I said, you just threw out numbers. 25, 7 and 7. LeBron had no impact. No impact. I think it's fair to say scoring in this league is not what it is. Like, you could score in this league. Scoring in today's NBA is not that big of a deal. He averaged 25. I think he averaged 23, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it was 25. I think he averaged 23, but it doesn't matter. 25, 23, 24, it doesn't matter. But the bottom line is this. You can't look at, he scored this, like this, throughout the numbers like that. He had no impact in winning. He was not as good as people try to make him out to be. He wasn't. He said, I'm just saying, 25, 7 7, how many other players you getting that from other teams? See, that's why I said you can't always do it, because the guy could average 18 and have more impact than that 25 points. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all get stuck too much on and making that the bottom line. Oh, will he average? You can't go by that. Because he could average 18 and be way more dominant and way more impact on winning than somebody averaging 25 points. That's the truth. That's the truth. No, I don't rock with Zach LaVine. Lakers get Zach LaVine, I'll be like, for what? Zach LaVine's like a waste of time, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm super tired. He said you didn't read the full contents. He said Lakers didn't have a center last year, and reason Luka was orange cones. He probably talking to somebody in the comment section. I'm super tired, guys. I apologize for that. I'm super tired. He said we need them youngers to step. They don't got no good young players like that. They like I don't know why Nick. Before I leave, somebody please tell me, did Nick Smith, he hurt? Is Nick Smith hurt? Somebody please tell me. He said no more trades, rebuild. He said how much pressure Laker fans putting on Luka. I think once LeBron leave, the pressure gonna come for Luka. So Luka got half of last year and this year. Once LeBron James leave, and it's like, okay, I think that's when the pressure gonna get on Luka. Luka's playing borrowed house money right now. He is. He playing with house money right now. But the Lakers get caught up in this AR thing, I'm telling you, it's gonna be bad. Remember what I tell y'all? I already know. Y'all come back and be like, yo, Doc, you was right. Y'all bet he's right. That's gonna be bad. Cause Luka making 55. He makes 40. His max is 48. Right? Reed's max is 48. They throwing around 40 like they saying 40. They see him getting this. What the media and everybody saying. They see him getting 40 million, right, per year, and that's gonna be crazy because now it's like 35 is like out the window. Let's say if he say, all right, fuck it, I'll take 38 a year, and Phil he giving the Lakers a discount or whatever, give him 38. That's still a lot. They taking up a lot of the cap, and they two guys who can't play any defense. He said Reed's not the problem. I'm not even talking about last night's game itself. I'm talking about in general. I don't go off this one game. I'm just saying the big picture of it. I don't really go off, oh, he plays, he struggled. Because he's going to have good games. Reed's going to have more good games, struggle. He's going to have both. Yo, get the likes up, y'all. I'll holler at y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Ashima Brown, what up? Stuff for the win. Peace.